Have you ever lost somebody and maybe you're not even thinking about them at the time, but you catch a little sign from heaven that they're still around? And maybe that sign from heaven that you get happens to be just a smell of their favorite fragrance that they always wore, or just something that triggers a memory and you start thinking about them. Hi, my name is K.A. Bloch, and I'm the award winning author and poet of 4 books that consist of poetry and prose. My channel is called The Practical Poet, and I also have a blog of the same name at thepracticalpoet.com. And each week on my blog and on this channel, I feature a poem from one of my 4 books, or maybe even some new material. And I give a little bit of the backstory along with the full poem. So the poem that I'm talking about this week comes from my 3rd book called Gather Seeds of Hope. And this is a poem called The Scent of You. And I was reminded of this poem recently when I was speaking with a woman that's become kind of a new friend. And she was upset. She was approaching a big birthday. And it was also the first year that her mom had passed away. So she was feeling all kinds of emotions. And I said to her, "Oh, you're going through the year of firsts. You know, the first birthday, the first Christmas, the first Thanksgiving, all of those things without your loved one. And it's a tough time." I was reminded of this poem in this book, and I decided to share the book with her and the poem. And the reason being is I tell the story in the book and in the poem called The Scent of You, where I had a very unique experience happen to me the month after my mom had passed away. She died in November. And the following December, I was just driving in my car, and I wasn't even really thinking of her. I kind of was, because I was trying to avoid a place that her and I would always go Christmas shopping at. And I was like, I'm not going there this year. The closer I got, the more my car filled up with a smell, a nice smell, that reminded me of her. It was just something that, a fragrance that reminded me of her. And the closer that I got to the store that I didn't want to go to, the stronger the smell got. And I knew instantly that, I was okay to go there because I wasn't shopping alone that year. I knew that she was with me. So I thought that my friend would benefit from that story. And I hope that you do as well. Again, the poem is called The Scent of You. It is in my 3rd book called Gather Seeds of Hope. The written copy is available on my blog at thepracticalpoet.com. And I will link the full length video down below. And, keep looking for those signs. Sometimes it is just something, a feeling that you get, or a scent that reminds you of your loved one. But I believe in those signs. I think they're always with us. We just have to believe. So have a great day.